open an online cart and see that the order is only a small amount away from free shipping. The basket already contains what you came to buy. But now checkout presents a different choice. Pay the delivery fee, or add another item and make the fee disappear. That is the moment a free shipping basket threshold begins to change the decision. A free shipping basket threshold is a fixed order value that changes how shipping is treated. Below the threshold, a fee may apply. At or above it, qualifying delivery becomes free. The threshold does not change the prices of the products already in the cart. It changes the next comparison the shopper is asked to make. Before the threshold appears, the question is whether the original products are worth buying. After it appears, the question becomes narrower. Is it better to pay a visible shipping fee or increase the basket until the fee is removed? That is a marginal choice. The shopper is comparing two possible additions to the same original basket. One path keeps the basket unchanged and adds the shipping fee. The other path adds another product, crosses the threshold, and changes the shipping treatment of the order. Both paths increase the final amount, but they do not feel equivalent. A shipping fee is experienced as a charge for receiving the products already selected. An added item produces something tangible. The shopper receives another product rather than paying a separate delivery charge. Because of that difference, the added item path can feel more valuable even when it increases total spending by more than the shipping fee. The visible fee becomes the reference point. The independent value of the added item can receive less attention. This does not mean the product has no value. It may be useful, needed soon, or already under consideration. The mechanism is more specific. The threshold changes which alternatives are placed beside each other at the final stage of the order. A current United States example appears in Target's ship-to-home policy. As documented in July 2026, eligible orders can qualify for free shipping when the merchandise total reaches $35. Target also lists other qualification routes, including the use of a Target Circle card or Target Circle 360 membership. When those conditions do not apply, the documented standard shipping fee is $5.99, subject to product, destination, service, and other restrictions. This example shows the structure clearly. There is a defined threshold. There is a fee below it. There are other eligibility conditions. And the shipping treatment changes when the order moves from one side of the threshold to the other. It does not show that every customer sees the same interface or that every product and destination qualifies. It also does not reveal why Target selected that exact threshold. The example is useful because the policy makes the decision boundary visible. It is not evidence that every retailer uses the same system in the same way. Now picture the mechanism as a two-branch decision map. At the beginning is the original basket, the products the shopper intended to purchase before the threshold message became relevant. Next comes the remaining threshold gap. From that point, the path divides. On the first branch, the shopper keeps the original basket and pays the applicable shipping fee. On the second branch, the shopper adds an eligible item, crosses the threshold, and qualifies for free shipping under the documented conditions. The next comparison is the critical one. What is the added item worth to the shopper, and how does that value compare with the shipping fee that disappears? A lower cost item that will genuinely be used may make the second path attractive. A higher cost item that was not part of the original purchase may still remove the shipping fee, but it also creates a larger basket. The system, therefore, does not create a simple choice between paying and saving. It creates a choice between two different forms of additional spending. This is where the shopper's objective and the retailer's objective can partly align. The shopper may prefer receiving another product rather than paying a separate charge that produces no additional merchandise. The retailer may prefer a larger order because fulfilling an online purchase involves costs that are attached to the order itself, not only to each individual product. Target's policy states that its documented below-threshold fee includes more than transportation. It also covers elements such as order processing, item selection, and packaging. That illustrates the operational constraint behind many thresholds. Preparing and shipping an order can involve fixed or partly fixed costs before the package reaches the customer. A larger basket may help spread those costs across more merchandise. It can also raise average order value when customers add products to qualify. Research on shipping fee schedules has found that these structures can affect both whether customers place an order and how much they include in the basket. Research has also examined the behavior of adding products specifically to reach free shipping, sometimes described as order padding. But a larger basket does not automatically make the threshold profitable. The retailer may give up shipping fee revenue. Added products have different margins. Some items may be returned. Fulfillment costs vary. Customers respond differently to the same threshold. A policy that increases basket size can still perform poorly if those other factors offset the additional merchandise revenue. That is why the incentive should not be reduced to the claim that the retailer always wins. The threshold changes the economics of the order. It does not guarantee the outcome. The shopper's side of the decision also contains a blind spot. When the order is just below the threshold, the remaining gap becomes highly visible. The shipping fee is also visible as an amount that can be removed. Together, those two figures create a clear target. What receives less attention is the boundary of the original purchase need. Before the threshold message appeared, the shopper may have considered the basket complete. After it appears, another item is evaluated partly as a way to change the shipping state of the order. Its value is no longer considered only on its own. It is considered together with the fee it helps avoid. That is the consumer blind spot in this system. The avoided delivery fee can become more salient than the independent value of the added item. The consequence is not simply that the shopper spends more. The more precise consequence is that the final basket can exceed the original purchase need. That distinction matters. The extra product may still be useful. It may be something the shopper would have purchased later. In that case, increasing the basket may be a reasonable trade-off. In another order, the extra product may have little value beyond helping the basket cross the threshold. The threshold does not decide whether either purchase is rational. It changes the frame in which the purchase is evaluated. Without the threshold, the shopper might compare the original basket plus shipping with delaying the order or choosing another service. With the threshold, checkout introduces another immediate route. Increase the basket until shipping becomes free. The retailer and shopper may both see a benefit in that route. The shopper avoids the separate delivery fee and receives another product. The retailer receives a larger merchandise order and may cover more of the fulfillment cost through the basket. But their objectives remain different. The retailer evaluates order value, margins, fulfillment costs, return rates, and customer behavior across many transactions. The shopper evaluates whether one additional item is worth adding to one particular basket. The threshold connects those objectives without making them identical. It also explains why the phrase free shipping can be accurate while describing only one part of the transaction. The shipping charge may be removed. The merchandise total may increase. The shopper receives more products, but the final order may now contain something beyond the original need. None of this proves deception. A free shipping threshold can reflect genuine fulfillment economics. It may benefit customers who already intended to place a larger order. It may turn a shipping charge into merchandise the shopper will actually use. It is also not proof that every added purchase is irrational. the evidence supports a narrower conclusion. A fixed threshold can redirect the marginal choice at checkout. It can make the shipping fee the reference point for evaluating another product. It can increase basket size in some orders. And it can create a structure in which the shopper's desire to avoid a fee overlaps with the retailer's interest in a larger order. What it does not establish is that every shopper is manipulated, that every added item is unnecessary, or that the threshold was chosen with a hidden intent to mislead. The most useful way to understand the system is to separate the original basket from the threshold decision. The original basket contains what the shopper planned to buy. The threshold decision begins when checkout shows the remaining gap and presents two paths. On one side is the shipping fee. On the other side is the added item. The meaningful comparison is not simply paid shipping versus free shipping. It is the value of the added item versus the avoided shipping fee inside a threshold that also changes the retailer's order economics. Spending more can feel like saving because the visible fee disappears. But the basket has also changed. A free shipping threshold is therefore best understood as a decision boundary, not merely a discount. The reusable mental model is simple. Compare the avoided shipping fee with the value of the added item, while remembering that the threshold is shaping both the shopper's choice and the retailer's order economics.